Oh, hey everybody, it's Paul. We have a very, very rainy day today. It's unbelievable what's going on here in South Florida. It is flooding all over. The lightning storms are real bad, etc., etc. It was like that yesterday and the day before. It is really, really going to town here with the weather. Now, here we go. We're going to go ahead and go through the whole thing, okay? Let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin. And then we'll move straight into gold and silver, the Dow, Tesla, and then we'll go to the news. Okay? So here we go. Bitcoin is $34,200. Okay, so 34,200, still holding considerably above 30,000, which I think is a positive for the Bitcoin people. I think that's a positive because if it comes down under 30, I think that's a problem. Okay, now we will go to gold and silver, and then we'll go right into the market. All right. Sorry, folks, it's pulling up as quick as it can. May have something to do with the weather. It's raining cats and dogs here. Okay, gold's now reversed a little bit. It's up $3.63 at $17.72, and silver's decided to go up 22 cents. So it's at $26.08. So it's back over $26. All right, now we will check the Dow. And the Dow is up 118 points. And we will check Tesla now. TESL. It's at 691. It's up 10 points, 1.5%. So it's almost at 700. So it's good news for the Tesla people. Because they recalled, what was it, 300,000 cars? Or 30,000? I think it was 300,000 cars. They recalled it for that auto navigation system problem, something like that. Okay, so now we go ahead and get right into the news. Let's get the Drudge. Here we go. And let's see what the lead is. I saw the news this morning. They're saying that the government was spying on Tucker Carlson. That's what I had heard. Trump org charges tomorrow. Quote unquote tomorrow tax probe intensifies. Cohen, they got him. They've got him. NSA spying on Tucker. That's at Tucker Carlson. Fox News stays silent on the big bombshell here that he's saying. Canada is ridiculous. It's 121 degrees. That's insane, especially for Canada. Although, if you go back in the records into the 17 and 1800s, and you look at the Western Indians like the Cheyenne, they will tell you that people would die in the summer from their kind of heat that they got up there in the summers. In the winters, it was so cold, people died as well. So that's a very difficult place to live. Canada is very difficult. It's very tough weather patterns up there. So is the areas up there in northern Illinois and Indiana. It's very, very cold. Green Bay, all that. Minnesota, freezing. And can get quite hot in the summer, needless to say. One of the victims was a widower in that high-rise apartment seeking to start a new life here in Florida. Throwable military robots sent to assist. Makes sense. You know, they probably go like with a spider kind of arrangement and walk. Something like that. I'm not going to waste time looking at it. Navy's shock tests cause collapse? Question mark. It says that other condo owners now are really getting worried. Active duty Marine plotted to bomb DNC, feds say. That's the Democratic National Committee. We told you about Jill. She got the cover that Melania always wanted. But you know, the Dems here in the media, this is what they wanted. They didn't want to give anything to Trump. They didn't want to give anything to Republicans in general. They wanted this to come up. So I'm not surprised, but I will say she's a charming woman. I don't have anything against Biden, to be honest with you. He's a Bolshevik, but he's an ideologue Bolshevik, over-focused on equality, and he's just going to deal with the problems that come from being a Bolshevik. But other than that, he's a swell guy. And his wife is very pretty, by the way, and she's up there in age, and a very pretty gal she is, okay? So let's move on here. This is a nice thing, gives some hope to the old wrinkled. World's first elderly sex robot with wrinkles and silver hair. Fantastic. Sign me up. Give me 2. I want 2. William Harry to unveil Diana statue as Royal Rift simmers. Okay. It says as the 112-year-old Puerto Rican becomes world's oldest living man. New gatekeepers. Google will warn you about, quote, fake news, unquote, websites before you click. They already do that already. They do that whenever you say something, if you're not immediately gone and they ban you or something, they always put that, you know, saying what something is. So, you know. It says people in San Miguel County in Colorado have the longest life expectancy. I mean, how could you not live a while in this beautiful, look at that. It's so beautiful. Of course, at nighttime, it looks a little different. It looks horrible. It looks scary and everything, you know. In the daytime, it's beautiful. I thought that this was pretty interesting. I read this morning. I didn't see the picture, but here it's going to show you the picture. Evidently, a parasailer was bitten by a shark. The shark jumped out of the water to bite the parasailer. So I don't, like, there's a video here, but we can take a look at I don't know if there's a video. I'd rather see the video if there's a moving video. There probably is. Sometimes they film themselves doing that. So let's take a look. It leaped right out of the water, or leapt right out of the water. Great fright, shocking moment. Sharks, evidently more than one, leaps out of water and bites parasailer's foot at Red Sea Resort. Okay, so let's take a look at that. That looks very, very interesting, to be honest with you. All the more reason not to go and mess around on or in the water, right? This coming off the sun, the U.S. sun, I guess. Sorry, folks, it's loading as quick as we can make it load. I think it's worth a look, don't you? Warning, graphic, whatever. You'd be lucky if they didn't take the whole foot. Oh, he jumped up a lot. I can't see it too well. But yeah, it looked like the shark put half of its body out of the water. I'll watch it again, but that's what it looked like. It looked like it went up half its body.
I made 3 simple changes to my diet that drastically reduced my arthritis pain. Number 1.
All right. Well, I don't think I can get this again. I don't know if it'll play it again. That's good enough. Just trust me to say it jumped up half its body. Okay? I saw it a little bit better than you guys, I guess. All right. iPad the size of car wheel secretly being created. Okay. Inflation eats at surging wages. Tell me about it. Go to the grocery store for $50. You don't even get 3 small plastic bags of groceries. $60 will get you maybe 4 little bags. Delta variation spread outpaces Australia's contact tracers. Oh my God! We better have a look at that. Good Lord, we better start locking people up. Delta variation spreads scam. Australia's scam 19. Contact tracers. It outpaces them. They're going to have to go door to door, bed to bed, room to room. The highly contagious strain of scam prompted authorities to pull Sydney into a full lockdown for the first time in a year. A limousine driver unknowingly infected with a highly contagious scam. And another man passed close to one another in an indoor mall near Sydney's Bundy Beach. Both stood near each other for a short time, and one of them appeared to move through the airspace the other had occupied. The brief interaction was enough for the second man to contract the scam. Okay. For Australian health officials who described the closed-circuit television footage and the method of transmission of the scam, it was a warning sign that the tactics that helped to crush all previous outbreaks may not work this time. They may have to lock you away and come check on you and feed you and make sure you're using your own bathroom. Folks, I'm not getting into this. Because as you think I'm being a dickhead, there's probably a rhyme to the reason. Okay? Good Lord. People will believe anything. They'll believe anything and go along with this. Believe anything. Okay, now it says heart inflammation after shots higher than expected in military study. Okay, I'm not making that up. It's right there. Heart inflammation after shots higher than expected in military study. Okay. All right. What can I tell you? Before it all went away. Remember that story where it's not that bad, it just all went away, but I don't know. I just read it, okay? This is just a news aggregate. It doesn't mean that this is true or accurate or anything else. These are just stories on a news aggregate. Okay. Rolling blackouts for parts of the Northwest amid the heat wave. California wildfire grows to 13,000 acres, threatens pot farms. Too hot? The robots don't complain. The Philippines hopes all-female Coast Guard unit will keep Chinese ships away. You know what? We're not even going there. I mean, what is the point of that? Did they get some ugly Filipino women? I don't understand it. That is puzzling. I think we better take a look at that, okay? Because it's so bizarre that I think we need to go there, right? How are Filipino women, all women crews going to keep Chinese away? Are they going to... It's too ridiculous. The Philippines hopes this all-female Coast Guard radio operator unit will keep Chinese ships away. With tensions rising in the South China Sea, the Philippines is turning to an unusual resource to manage maritime conflict. Female radio operators. They're probably going to reverse all the P's and F's, so it'll confuse the Chinese. Maybe they're confused by that. Let's see. The command recognizes the evolving unique importance of having female operators aboard PCG vessels and shore-based units so as to not elevate tensions. Okay, that's it. All right, so they're all women. So the Chinese won't want to attack them because they're all women. Oh, my goodness. Is there no end to this insanity? A flying car completes test flight between airports. And there it is right there. Flying car. Okay. It's pretty nifty if you ask me. science fiction becomes reality with it. Yale drama goes tuition free with $150 million gift from Geffen. That'll disappear soon enough, believe me. Whose rocket is bigger? How Musk, Branson, and Bezos' space stuff stacks up. Okay, folks, that's it. I wish it could have been a little bit more spicy, but the news is very limited today, and I noticed that they're not saying anything or any kind of an update on that high rise. So I guess the 15 minutes of fame has outlived itself. So there you have it. Okay, take care. Love you guys, and we'll be back. And folks in Sydney, Australia, get ready to bend over and grab the ankles, because you're finished. You are finished. The scam is strong and getting stronger because you have no backbone to fight the scam. Goodbye.